In the remote areas of northern Canada lies Lake Anjikuni, where a small settlement of the Eskimo tribe once lived. About 100 to 150 people resided there, sustaining themselves by fishing from the lake. This region of northern Canada is one where, across thousands of square kilometers, only about 50,000 people live, mainly due to the harsh climate. Apart from fishing, hunting of other local wildlife is common, and many hunters visit the area. On a cold day in November 1930, a hunter named Joe LeBel arrived in the area for hunting. He became so engrossed in his hunt that he didn't notice how quickly night fell. He intended to spend the night with the Eskimo tribe by the lake, as they were known for their hospitality towards visitors. So Joe packed his belongings and headed toward the settlement. It was a moonlit night, but eerily silent. No people were in sight, and no sounds could be heard except for the sound of his own footsteps. Normally, as he approached the settlement, he would hear dogs barking, but this time there was only stillness. Feeling a bit uneasy, Joe quickened his pace, wondering if the villagers were asleep or had gone somewhere. As he got closer, he could see the tents and even smoke rising from them, as if people were inside. Yet, as he entered, he found no one. All the tents were empty, and the strange part was that smoke was still rising, as if a fire was burning inside. Joe entered one tent, then another, but found no one. What puzzled him even more was that cooking utensils were still on the fire. Food burned, as if someone had been interrupted while cooking. Even sewing materials were left out, indicating the people had left abruptly. As he explored further, Joe noticed that the dogs, tied up, had died of hunger, even though food was present. He also found a freshly dug grave, suggesting that something had happened recently. All of this made Joe increasingly anxious and scared. This mysterious disappearance of the Eskimo tribe remains an unsolved mystery even after a century. It leaves us wondering, where did they go? This story continues to intrigue and puzzle many. The darkness was overwhelming. Why did they leave their dogs, their clothes, their food, and even the fires burning? Seeing all this, Joe couldn't bear to stay and quickly made his way to the nearby telegraph office. From there, he contacted the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and reported everything he had witnessed. When the police arrived, they confirmed Joe's account. They suspected that perhaps an attack had taken place, but no signs of violence or struggle were found. No blood and no disorder in the belongings. The police immediately launched a search operation. During the search, something unusual was discovered. The entire area was covered in snow, yet there were no footprints except for Joe's. This meant that no one else had entered or left the settlement after Joe. The boats were still on land, as fishing in the lake wasn't done in winter, so they wouldn't have traveled on the ice. If they had gone into the lake, there would have been broken ice, but none was found. Investigations revealed that the tribe had been missing for about 8 days, since the dogs' starvation didn't happen overnight, and the lingering smoke indicated that the people had left not long before. Despite many months of searching, the police found no definitive answers. Eventually, the case was closed as unsolved. Decades later, in 1984, writers Roger Bohm and Richard London linked the incident to aliens, but without concrete evidence, most people dismissed this theory. Over time, various tales emerged, yet the mystery of the Eskimo tribe's disappearance remains unanswered even after a century. The fate of the people of Lake Anjikuni is still an enduring enigma. Hopefully, this video